Okay, so out of 27, 27 airports across the whole kingdom, and the plan is to privatise them all or have private operators by 2020.
Yeah.
5 have now been privatised.
As a PPP.
As a PPP. So
and then technically the privatization of the Riyadh airport has also started because last year
that's as an O&M, isn't it?
In terms of the operations and management, because it was awarded to Dublin Airport Authority, and then of course last week they also awarded Jeddah Airport O&M to Changi Airport.
So that tells me that a lot has happened in very short space of time.
Exactly.
So we've gone for a long time talking about this, and suddenly 5 or 6 or 7, if we talk about the Jeddah and Riyadh as well. So they're well ahead of program. Can we expect to see all 27 done in super record time or something?
I don't think anyone has an answer for that. But because you have to look at the fact that the 4 airports, the 4 PPPs that have just recently been awarded, these are tier 2 airports, if you will, because you have the big international airports, and these are the next tier in terms of passenger traffic.
So I guess for those tier 2 ones, the domestic ones, they're fairly small, and I guess. The security requirements are not so serious as with an international airport.
Well, I think it's more of the urgency because, again, like Yanbu, there was a 15% growth in passenger traffic last year. So I think it was a very systematic evaluation of which airports would be most promising in terms of recovering investments, as well as in terms of traffic, in terms of improving services overall. So it's quite strategic.
And so for someone like TAV, TAV and Al Rajhi, they now have 3. Is it 3? 4 airports. They can presumably take a kind of cookie cutter approach and apply it to all the other similar facilities. I guess.
That's a good question. I don't know if they want a cookie cutter.
Of course, that would be a risk for government and for the contractor.
But it's Medina is successful as far as we know because it was in 2012, and today there are different market. It's a very different market environment, and then of course the banks were readily on board. But I think there's risk and there's return. So I think they're working with consultants, with very qualified transaction advisors, legal.
And is this going? So GACA, presumably the Civil Aviation Authority, is the client, if you like. Does the Centre for Privatisation, I mean, Andrew said it's not yet been fully established, but does it have a role in this, or the Ministry of Economy, does it have a role in these airport privatisations?
Well, from what we know today, this is exclusively a GACA undertaking. We don't know that. We know that the budget for the expansion of more than 20 airports was approved many years back. A couple of years ago, so I don't know exactly how that will sit with the NCP. But from what I understand, this is a full GACA decision project, and it's likely that the objective to privatize all airports in 2020, going by this rate, is possible.
Okay.